Hi, hello, and welcome. I'm Dubiosa, and this is Civ 4. So, recently I watched another Chris's upload, and that always gets to me. He always makes me wanna start up Civ again. And this is my first ever try to make a Let's Play and to do a video. Uh, Back in a time when I played regularly, I didn't have a PC that could handle recording Civ 4. I mean, even this one is getting a bit old now, but I think it should handle recording C4, I hope. So back in those times, I used to do write-ups on Civ Fanatics forum. It's like a let's play, but you do it with screenshots and text. But that takes a long time to do one, so I decided to do a let's play instead. God, I love this music. I don't mind staying on this screen for a while just to hear the song. So I guess I could start by showing you my Hall of Fame. On my older PC, this is like my 4 or 5 years worth of my Civ time, so I don't play that much. On my older PC, I had a bit more games played than this. Uh, I played one game on every level up until Noble. I played 2 or 3 of them, one on Prince, 2 or 3 on Monarch, and 3 or 4 on Emperor. Ever since then I'm playing Immortal. Oh, I just love the music. I think that's the best game music ever. Yeah, ever since then I play Immortal. I like it. I never played Deity. I saw how those games go. I saw most, if not all, Chris's uploads, and I read a lot of write-ups from really good players on Civ Fanatics forum. And I just don't think I would enjoy playing Deity. You'll get boxed in too soon by the really strong AI that can get to 8 or 10 cities while you have 3 or 4, and I don't think I would enjoy that type of a game. I also like to build a wonder or a few in my games. I mostly play kinda standard normal settings Pangaea type of games, and I usually go for conquest victories, as you can see. And I aim, or better to say, I used to aim for around 1380 finishes. Okay, these two don't count, I tried some marathon games as well. And I remember this one. This is from the Civ Fanatics forum, thread called the easiest Immortal game ever. I saw some crazy finishes, maybe even 580. So if you wanna up your difficulty to Immortal, I suggest you to find that thread and try out that game. It really is a easy one. What I usually like to go for is I set up a custom game, and if I choose Pangaea, which I mostly do, I set my sea level to low, and because of that I add one more AI, and I like to set my shoreline to solid just to avoid the Great Lighthouse type of start, because I don't think that's the best strategy for Pangaea type games. I play with all victories enabled and no hard snow events. This was, and I think it still is, the forum standard. Uh, it allows you to compare different strategies from different players. When more players play the same start, this eliminates randomness. I play as random save versus random AI, yeah, on Immortal. I like Immortal, it's still challenging. And this is the first time I even loaded up the game in maybe even a year, and I got this start. I got Sally. I never played a Saladin. He's spiritual and protective. Spiritual is okay. It's at least an economical trait, which allows you to switch civics without anarchy turns. Protective is probably one of the worst, if not the worst trait, but it can still be useful on higher difficulty if you don't have a strategic resource. Those archers are kinda unbeatable even by AI, let alone barbs. Starting techs are mysticism and the wheel. I like the wheel. I like starting with the wheel. It allows you to not to lose worker turns. Even if you don't have anything to build, you can always build roads. And mysticism is not a worker tech, so I don't really like it. But it's also not the cheapest one that you can start with, so I guess it's not the worst one. I don't like monuments either. In my opinion, the only worst tag that you can start with is hunting, which is maybe not true for deity, but when you start with hunting, you start with scout and not warrior. And if you start with warrior, you can steal workers sooner, and that's really strong strategy. Like I said, probably not on deity, it can be dangerous even on some immortal games, but everything below that, yeah, that's a really strong strategy. Unique unit is a camel archer uh, with 15% withdrawal chance, and it doesn't require horse or iron, but it requires archery. Yeah, kind of makes sense, right? Camel archery. But once you get to Gales, you already have archery. So it's basically resourceless knight with withdrawal chance. They're okay. You can build them if you don't have horse or iron. And once you get to military tradition, you can upgrade to cuirassiers after you take a city that gets you the missing resource. And those upgrades are really cheap. And unique building is madrasa, which is a library with 2 extra culture. That's okay. I like libraries. You can fight the AI's culture pressure better with this, especially if you start next to creative Civ. And it can turn 2 citizens into priests. I'm not a fan of this, but I can still see some examples where that can be useful. Maybe if you go for 3rd golden age and you need 3 different type of great people, if you can't get one otherwise, maybe you can get one from this. Or in some games, maybe you wanna build that holy site for a religion, which gives you commerce per city with that religion. But no matter what the bonuses are, they don't come too late in the game, so they are useful. And overall, he looks like a pretty decent character to play with. And the real reason why I decided to share the game and to try to do a let's play out of it is this start. I mean, I don't know about you, but I don't think you can get much better than this. This will probably be too easy for most players, but like I said, I didn't play in a while, so I don't mind starting with the easier game if it turns out to be one. And yeah, it's a plain seal start, so I don't see a reason to move away from it. You can get 2 hammer city tile if you sell on ivory as well, but improved ivory is at least 1 food, while improved mine on plain seal is no food tile, so this is kinda better. You could also maybe settle on the marble to get a 3 hammer city tile, but I think you would lose too much by doing that. You lose gold mine, which is unacceptable. You lose a fresh water bonus, which is 2 health on immortal, and you need that especially in your capital. And you lose a lot of river tiles, which is again unacceptable for my strategy. I mean, it's not my strategy, but I like it. I try to go for it whenever I can, and this is a bureau capital strategy. It's once you research civil service, you can switch to bureaucracy, which gives you 50% more hammers and commerce in your capital, which is really, really strong. So I always like to go for it. But in this case, I don't even have to move a warrior to scout. Yeah, that like I said, I don't even need to move a warrior to settle in place. I don't think he can uh, see anything that would make me change my mind. The only bad thing about this start, maybe, is that you would kill the forest by settling on it, but I see we have a lot of them, so it's not that big of a loss. Yeah, I'll just settle in place. Oh yeah, by the way, this feature, the big fat cross indicator, that's from bug mod. I really need it. I maybe don't like it on the world map, but I need it in the city screen to see if you have some overlapping cities to see which tile can be worked and switched with which city. Mecha, huh? Yeah, mecha indeed. I'll start with the worker. In most cases, you want to start with the worker. And yeah, what I was trying to say about the bug mod, yeah, everyone had the same setup back when I played, and I don't think none of them got updated since then. The game version is Beyond the Sword 319 bug mod. I remember this. Bug mod is installed in custom assets folder and not as a standalone mod, and Bull is just a DLL. Everyone had the same setup, and that's because uh, you were able to share saves if you had the same setup, but none of those make any gameplay changes. They're only like you get more information about the game, about the numbers in the game. So I think they're kinda essential for the game. Um, what else? Oh yeah, maybe another bad thing about this start is this gold icon. It will come in the way of me seeing the city info. It's not a game breaking thing, but I kinda don't like it. I forgot that I don't like to settle one tile north of a resource because of that. I mean, I could play without resources, but I don't like that either. And I know a lot of players don't. I could maybe play a bit closer, but I don't like that either. I even upped my field of view to 48 from default 42, I think, so I can zoom out. I don't have to zoom out as far to see more of a map. Okay, uh, what else? Let me count my river tiles. 10 riverside cottageable tiles plus 2 riverside grass hills. These are also cottageable, but I like to mine them, and later on, if they don't spawn a resource, switch them to windmills. Yeah, every tile that's mined can spawn a resource, like gold, silver, or gems, I think. And 2 happy resources, decent food, marble, lots of forests for production. I mean, you can go wherever you want with this kind of a start. About the scouting, you kind of want to scout around your capital, and in this case I want to scout around my best tiles I want to overlap with other cities. So I'm gonna go east-south route and attack agri first, but you don't have to select it for the first 5 turns, so just select the select and hit end turn. um, I don't like that button either. I'm using spacebar. Just select and deselect and attack before hit end turn, And that's because if you meet someone that, for example, starts with agriculture and you want to research it, if you meet them in first 5 turns, you get a discount for all previous turns that you banked your research. I don't know how much that is, but every little bit helps on a higher difficulty, so you kind of want to do that. Okay, another gold mine. Too bad those are all desert tiles. Yeah, usually when you get a nice capital like this, the surrounding tiles are not the greatest. That's nice though. Oh, and tundra, huh? Oh, I see. Um, that's south edge of a map somewhere here, and this is probably an inside lake, and the Pangaea goes around it. So it's kind of like a donut type of a map, or maybe that's just the peninsula on one side. Yeah, you can see that by the forest as well. There are different type of forest. Once you get further closer to the south or north pole, you get those I don't know how it's called in English, black forest, uh, winter green. I don't know. Okay, next turn. Oh wow, yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's exactly what I like uh, to have around my capital. Okay, and can we meet someone this turn still? Nope. But yeah, when your capital's borders expand, that's a good indicator of when you have to select your tech. Because if you don't, if you deselect it and hit end turn on turn 5, the game will select one tech for you, and it doesn't have to be that you will like that selection. So you kind of have to, but you can see that those bank beakers go in any tech you select on turn 5 until turn 5. Um, yeah, I kind of like this already. Um, I have to warn you, I play kinda slow. Well, turn 5 is usually a good enough turn to have more info about the game, maybe to decide about your strategy. I like this one too. It shares a gold mine here, and it can work this gold mine while capital will want to grow, so it can grow faster without the need to work the gold mine. um, I kinda like this, but I have go I'll have 2 gold mines, so I don't need this one. Maybe even mm, I don't like this. This has nothing except overlapping tiles. I kinda like this. Yeah, 2 food tiles in first ring, and it can work some cottages. I don't think I even have to scout these tiles, especially because you see most of them are tundra. I don't know what I would have to discover to change my mind about this settling. I really like this. All 3 cities. Um, I kinda like this. That allows this as well. That's a 2 hammer city tile as well. Um, maybe not. Maybe this then, because otherwise this corn is in the second ring for both cities. So maybe this then. I have to scout more this side. But what I wanted to do with that is to show you the basic idea of bureau capital strategy. You want to have your helper cities overlapping the capital as much as possible. As you can see, only 3 tiles would not be shared by other city if I settle this pattern, and you want to do that because I'll cottage it. I'll cottage every possible tile in the capital except these hills, plains hills can't be cottage and resources, and these I don't want to cottage, maybe even this one, but everything else will get cottaged, and every cottage needs to be worked by a city to develop itself to hamlet, where you get another commerce, then another 20 turns for village, and another I think 40 turns to develop it from village to town. So that's 70 turns of development to have to get the most out of the cottage, and you wanna get that as soon as possible for every tile, and capital cannot work all of them. So you need your helper cities to grow. For example, this city would grow these two, this one would grow this cottage, and maybe even this city would grow this one, maybe even one of the floodplains. But like I said, floodplain, I want to work floodplains, those are the best tiles. I want to work them with probably with capital most of the time. So that's the basic idea of a bureau capital strategy. Yeah, this one will work. This one, this is not even a riverside, so it's worse than one commerce less than the ones that are riverside. Okay, I can turn these indicators off now. But yeah, this I think will be a second city. Yeah, those indicators tend to clutter up the game, the map. I know a lot of players don't like them. I don't like them either on the world map, but like I said, I need them in the city screen to see which tiles can be switched to which city. Okay, turn 5, turn 6. I warned you I play kinda slow. Okay, first neighbor. Red is Japan and Russia. Okay, let's meet them. It's Kathy. I remember Kathy. She's kind of crazy, unpredictable. We used to call her Cathysaurus Rex. Rexing is an abbreviation from rapid expansion. She's imperialistic, which gives her cheaper settlers. So she likes to settle early, and she likes to settle a lot, and she gets really strong really early, and makes her annoying. Yeah, I don't like her as a neighbor. I'm already plotting. She's kind of too far, even for 2 move units. Oh, but we have elephants. Maybe an elephant rush would be in order. Okay, let's play a bit further. And she's on Plains Hill too. Oh man. I wanna kinda slow her down somehow, maybe by stealing her worker. Maybe other forest here. Um, I don't know. Okay, Ahsoka, or I think the proper way to pronounce it is Ashoka. King Ashoka the Fierce, if I remember that one documentary correctly. I call him Ahsoka, so he's a pretty good attacker.
Farmers, pray that your summers be wet and your winters clear.
And he likes to build wonders as well. Next tech is mining for the gold. I think that's a no-brainer. Yeah, before I forget, I think he's a decent attacker, so I'll put my spy points on him. About that worker, huh? I kinda wanna stick to defensive terrain as much as possible. Okay, next turn. Okay. I think I'll go back. I don't want to lose this guy, especially so close to Tundra. Maybe I should have gone north. Oh well. Next turn. Okay, now we start growing on a warrior. That's a good tile to be working on early on. And yeah, I'll put a turn into a road here. That's why I like to start with the wheel. Miruk. Cool. No, I did not play as Saladin. I would remember that. That's cool. I think I'll just heal here. Maybe she will go here with the worker. You farm and yeah, you heal. And next turn, I'm kind of forcing myself maybe to hit end turn. Oh no. Oh boy. Um. Yeah, there's no way I'm attacking before catapults. Wait. She has 56. She's getting 9 per turn. So I have 5 or maybe 6 turns to steal her worker. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I'll take it only if she gets on this tile, I think. Unfortunately. Oh well. Next turn. Napoleon. He's kind of a warmonger. Oh, and Roosevelt. Industrious. I don't know much about him. I don't think I even had him in my games. There's a great article on Civ Fanatics forum. I forgot how it's called. I will check it out after this episode. It's about the AI, about their stats and preferences. You know, what are they like in the game? I'll have to check that because I don't know much about him. Okay, yeah. Go here. Come here. You could also be going there. Do I move there? Um, that's also non-forested tile. It could also be a resource here. Um, um, I don't know. I think I'll stay here though. It's too close to Tundra. I don't want to lose it. Okay, next turn. Yeah. I don't think it even matters that I'm not fully healed. Immortal AI starts with 4 archers, and 3 of them are the city defense type units, and the 4th one that's probably roaming around or scouting instead of protecting this worker is a city attack type unit. So if she's not gonna defend this unit, I'll take it. I think I have one turn before one of these 3 attacks. If I stick out here for too long, they will attack, but I think I'm safe for a turn. So yeah, I'll even if I don't manage to get away, I'll still slow her down. Okay. Yep.
The man who moves a mountain begins by carrying away small stones.
Yep. We survived. And has to be bronze working. And you kind of have to go here. I think you're safe to go even here. Okay. Okay, the farm is done. Next turn. Hammy. He likes to build wonders. 23 out of 24, 21, and next turn I'll have 6. So that's 4 turns. I kind of have to run to the gold mine to improve it by the time we grow to size 3. Oh, and he's here. Okay. You kind of have to go here. Okay. I know it's risky, but I think I will risk it. Okay, next turn. Second city. That's about right on Immortal. And Kathy would sign a peace treaty. Do I want to? Maybe she won't. The game is sometimes wrong. Sometimes they don't want to before you kill another unit, a scout, or before you build a unit or few. I'll try it. I think I'll try it. I don't think I'll be able to steal another worker. Okay. Good. I think. You kinda have to heal. I'll risk it. I mean, I can still get killed if there's a wolf here or here. I hope I don't. That's okay. Next turn, another warrior. Yeah, she already expanded borders. Okay, second city for Napoleon. Ahsoka, Hindu. I don't think I'll be able to steal another worker from her. So I think I'll just go and scout this area and maybe fog blast somewhere here. In tundra, barbs like to spawn in tundra or desert. I'll heal him. I think he's safe there. Safe there. And you... yeah, we're safe. I hope. So do I wanna maybe put a turn into a road here? And then next turn move on this hill to mine it? That's the only tile that could have copper. And this might speed up a settler even, I think it will. This is connected or will be connected via river, so I don't have to road it. I would speed up a settler if I rode these two tiles. I think I would even have to chop this one to speed it up. For that I would need 2 workers here to get it in time. That's kind of risky, staying here. I know I risked so far, but okay, I can road one of these. I think this one. I like to road diagonally. I think that's most efficient. I have to road this and this. The city will be here, and if I road only this tile, I'll have like really nice road here. And only this tile roaded will connect this city. I think I'm okay with that. You have to go here to fog bust around that tile. Okay, am I missing something? Oh, I wanted to check if anyone hates me for declaring on Cathy, except Cathy. No. Okay. Mining 3. No. I wanna grow as fast as possible here. Next turn. Yeah, you go here. You here, and oh. No. No. I don't think I need another warrior. I have 2. I don't need another one just yet. Next turn. I'm kinda forcing myself to play faster than usual. I hope I don't make any mistakes. You go here. That's okay. I want more food in my capital. No, I still think that's better. That's enough food for now. I don't need this just yet. That's a better tile. And yeah, it gets a gold mine, so no, that's a better city. Next turn. Nope. I'm not playing with cavalry. No, thank you. I would like to play with this, though. It's a free XP, so to speak. Okay, so we grew to size 3. I start working on a settler. I like to keep units or builds that I have hammers invested in the queue, just so I don't forget about them. Yeah, those are tiles I want to work. And Brunswick in 5 turns. I need both of them here. Surya. I don't remember much about him either. I know that he has that fun War Elephant unique unit. Not much else about him. I'll check that article on Civ forum. I think I'll even make a cut. Let's play to one more turn. I know gold is already connected. I think I still have time. Maybe to put a road on it. It would speed up this settler. And I like to put roads on hills while I'm on the hill. So I'll road it. And go here. Kinda wanna go back here. Yeah. Okay. That's okay. Next turn. Miruk. Oh, you were looking for that lion. You. Yeah, that's okay. We go here. And I wanna check this style out. Okay. Yeah, everything looks good. So I'm gonna make a cut here. That's a good turn to make a cut on. So if you have any suggestions, any info about the game, maybe that I'm missing, about the recording, if anything can be done better, I hope it'll turn out fine. And yeah, I'll post an autosave on Civ forum, and I'll link it in description if you want to play this map. You can find it and download it from there. And that's it. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.